First here tonight at 11, City Comptroller Brad Lander is sharing what led to his arrest by ICE agents today in immigration court. Just hours later, he was released as supporters greeted him outside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan and walked then to Foley Square, where Lander and others condemned the arrest. Tonight, Lander sat down with our Bauman.
I will let go when you show me the judicial warrant. Where is it?
City Comptroller and mayoral candidate Brad Lander holds on to a man named Edgardo after his federal immigration hearing in Lower Manhattan Tuesday, as masked agents try to take the man into custody. But then they take the comptroller.
Step back. You don't have authority to arrest U.S. citizens.
The Department of Homeland Security says Lander was arrested for assaulting law enforcement and impeding a federal officer.
I just ask that people would watch the video and you can see what happened and that the DHS statement is not accurate.
The comptroller was released from custody 4 hours later, his wife and Governor Hochul at his side.
Charges have been dropped. He walks out of there a free man.
I sat down with the comptroller soon after. Why do you think you were arrested?
Look, Donald Trump is coming for New York City. He's coming for our immigrant neighbors, trying to ratchet up fear. That's how I think creeping authoritarianism works.
Lander was volunteering with an immigration organization and was trying to accompany Edgardo out after his immigration case was dismissed, which makes him vulnerable to expedited deportation.
He did not engage in any assault, he did not engage in any obstruction of governmental administration, and he did not engage in disorderly conduct. All that he did was escort an individual out of the doors of ICE.
Lander's arrest comes after California Senator Alex Padilla was arrested at a Homeland Security press conference last week, and Newark Mayor Ross Baraka was arrested outside an ICE facility last month.
And what's the message that's sent when people see politicians like yourself being arrested?
Yeah, I mean, Pam Bondi has made it very clear what they're doing. They're going after the leaders of democratic cities with a political intention of provoking conflict.
The Southern District of New York is investigating. Immigration attorneys say ICE agents do not need a warrant to arrest a non-citizen at immigration court. We asked ICE multiple times for more details about why Lander was arrested, but they have not answered our questions. Bauman, CBS News, New York.
Several public officials railed against Lander's arrest, including those running against him in the Democratic mayoral primary.
It has no interest in the law. It has no interest in order. It only has an interest in terrorizing people across this country.
I think it was a disgusting display of the thuggery of Trump's ICE.
Democratic candidates Scott Stringer, Adrian Adams, and Michael Blake also spoke out against the arrest, though Mayor Adams said the day should not be about Brad Lander, but making sure all New Yorkers, regardless of their documentation status, feel safe enough to use public resources. To hear the rest of the candidates' responses and for the very latest on Brad Lander's arrest, go to cbsnewyork.com.